you can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change. Life is too short to be anything but happy. Laugh when you can, apologize when you should, and let go of what you can't change. Life is too short to be anything but happen. Of course, we're going to see Donald Sterling apologizing sometimes very soon.
I think so.
in the near future. So, guys, just as we're going to wrap up here tonight, you are Commissioner Silver. What is your decision on Donald Sterling, Hanif?
Tomorrow at 2:00. I suspend him indefinitely, as a start. Then we have to meet with the owners. We're going to have a meeting. Raise your hand, in favor of this, in favor of that. Okay. And I hope that every team wants him gone. Say, we encourage you to sell your team, Mr. Sterling. Yeah. All right? You losing for financial reasons, for emotional reasons. You are you're losing sponsors. Yep. Free agents is going to be hard for you to get free agents in the future.
Yep.
Just please walk away for all of our sake.
That's exactly right.
That's what that's the start. Yeah. That's the start.
Yep.
And hopefully, they take it out and they do something about this and not brush this under the rug and, give it some time and they forget about it.
Yep.
Because they always do.
Yep.
We always forget about it.
That's exactly right.
During the elections, they walk around, everybody's talking about, I'm going to vote for him. He's not right for 1 week.
Yep.
The cops, drive around town, ride around their horses during an election for 1 week.
Yep.
That week go by, everybody forget about it.
That's exactly right.
We can't forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like it goes back to me again in terms of my thinking. It's going to start with your generation. I mean, you young folks, man, get the Twitter, the Facebooks, and all that type of stuff. And so I think if that continue to push the way I think it's going to push, I think you guys we really get him out of there, and let him. I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to happen this year, but I think in the future he'll be gone. Mm-hmm. I do think that in my heart he'll be gone.
Well, I think, before I said my piece.
And you have a lot to say about it, brother.
Yeah. There was a game yesterday with Barcelona, and one of the players named Dani Alves, one of the spectators threw a banana at him.
God.
You know why they threw a banana? When they threw a banana, because a monkey and they threw a banana at Dani Alves. And the guy was taking what's called a corner kick.
Okay.
And he went and he picked up the banana, he peeled it, eat it.
That's exactly what he did.
And then he took the corner kick.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did is he diffused
the
situation. A racist situation.
That's exactly right. Yeah. That's
how you do. By making it less of a spectacle.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the person who did it felt really bad. Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Very ignorant.
Yeah. The guy said, you tossed the banana. Yeah. Good. I need some potassium.
That's exactly. Give me some strength.
Yeah, give me some strength.
Thank you.
So he peeled it. He took it and he took the kick and he went on.
Yeah.
And sometimes, not in this situation with Donald Sterling.
No.
Sometimes these are the little things that you do. But my opinion is this: is that when you have a guy that's a billionaire, the only thing they understand is capital losses.
Correct.
They understand capital gains and capital losses.
Correct.
And to him, $50 million it's a drop in the bucket, but it's a significant amount of money in order for him to pay out at any one time. It may be the most money you will ever pay out in his life, and he doesn't get it back.
Right.
That's not an investment.
Yeah.
He doesn't get that back.
Right.
So to me, that is the first thing that the NBA needs to do. Secondly, with this guy, suspending him doesn't really do anything.
Right.
I don't think suspending him really, it's good, but it doesn't do anything.
Nope.
Right.
All right? But you need to help him say, we're going to give you a year sabbatical, and we want to give you some sensitivity training.
And no. No, I'm not agreeing with you. That
Yeah,
you know,
I'm
gonna give you some pushback
Yeah,
with that one.
because
I'm with you all the way, but don't come at me with that sensitive class.
Yeah, because you know why?
It's hard to teach an old dog a new trick. That's
Yeah.
an old
He's
dog.
old
there,
dog.
Yeah, but you know
That's
what?
an
Though?
old
You know
dog
what?
there,
Though?
Slim.
But he needs mental help.
Well, then, not I'd agree with that now.
He needs mental help.
Okay.
So you're
I
trying to
agree
help
with
him from a mental perspective.
I agree with you, friend.
You know what I mean? You're just trying to say, look, Donald.
Yeah.
You know, you may have believed these things all your life.
Yeah, correct.
You are almost at the end of your life.
Correct. Yeah.
You know,
That's
you
sad.
are 80 years
Yeah.
of age.
Yeah.
You can't go to your grave
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Harbor those
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
You know, you got to repent your ways and say, you know what,
I
guys,
agree.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hurt a lot of people
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really mean it.
Yeah.
You know, come out there and say, you know what, man, I'm going to, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to wait for the NBA to find me.
I'm gonna step up.
I'm going to step up.
Yeah.
I'm going to donate $10 million to 5 urban districts for you guys to build schools, to educate kids.
And not only build, come and participate in those schools.
Yes.
Don't just throw them some money. Come in and sit down and talk to that generation.
Make this a learning experience.
Yeah. Say I did wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, say, you know what, I did
Yeah,
wrong.
I did wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what?
Yeah.
People want you to listen. It may not be sincere.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a start.
Yeah, he got
It's
to do
a
something.
start.
It's a
We
start.
haven't heard from him.
We haven't heard from him.
Yeah.
And the last thing Donald Sterling can do is to fight this with any litigation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he was
I
supposed,
pray to God.
if he was supposed to do this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then no one
Yeah.
should show up at the Clippers arena.
Mm-hmm.
And every advertiser should pull out
Yep.
from the Los Angeles Clippers. And if they don't, everyone in the United States of America tell those companies, we are not
Yeah.
buying your product, or we are not, whether it's State Farm,
Yeah.
CarMax,
Yeah.
Virgin Atlantic,
Yeah. Kia.
Kia,
Cars, yeah.
whoever it is,
Yeah.
people are going to start boycotting your product.
Yeah.
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 And that is the way we send
The
a
message.
serious message.
I agree.
You know, people won't talk about, oh, we got to suspend, all this Pollyanna stuff. You know,
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it.
Ain't gonna do
He'll
it.
watch the game from home.
Yeah.
You know.
Big screen TV.
Yeah. Money
Yeah.
Yeah.
hit them in the pocket.
Yeah.
And that's the only way
Yeah.
these billionaire guys
Yep.
understand
Yep.
that, you know what, I cannot do the same behavior.
Exactly.
We need, and we also need the rest of the owners to step up and say something.
I agree.
And not
Correct.
just Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely
they
correct.
all need to step up and say something.
Yep.
You know, they need to call a press conference
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
and say to that,
Yep.
we,
Yep.
Yep.
as owners of the NBA,
Yep.
right, we do not
Yep.
Yeah.
appreciate those statements by Donald Sterling.
Exactly.
And that's not the way we run our franchises.
I agree with that. A conference, not just this little tweet stuff.
No, not just the tweets,
We want-
you know.
we wanna
a
see
conference.
you.
Yeah,
We wanna see you.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
wanna see
the
you.
body
Yep,
language,
yep,
the facial
yep.
expression,
And
yeah.
you know what it is? And let me tell you, Rod and Hanif.
Uh-huh.
And there is a difference between ESPN the radio and South Orange Maple Online Radio Experience. And the difference is this, is that we can tell it like it is.
Agree. No holds barred.
No holds barred.
Yeah, yeah,
But they really can't tell it like, they got to be very careful
yeah,
in how they tell it.
Diplomatic.
And we are being honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have no axe to grind.
At all. At all.
You see,
At all.
and that is the thing that I think that these sort of local radio stations are so important.
Yeah.
You know, because we are not beholden to anyone.
Exactly.
I mean, when that Newark Online Radio Experience starts,
Uh-huh.
you're not beholden to anyone.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean, people are going to try
Oh yeah,
to
to have
sway
some
you.
some influence. Sure.
Yeah, they're going to try to influence
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
of course. But we think this is so important to get
Yeah.
information out there and not have the information when someone whispering in the ears. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think I want you to say that.
That's why, Anselm, I tell you, man, anytime you want us to come up here and talk with you, brother, it is truly a pleasure because you can just walk in and just have a conversation with you, man.
That's what
and
it
the,
is.
And work you do up here is very important. And it's going to, listen, what you're doing is going to continue to get bigger and better. Believe me, my friend. Just listen, keep fighting.
And you know, Ronald Hanif, I really and truly believe that these type of things are so important in communities in order to get information out there.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, there's a great possibility some people may have never heard that full tape before. But before we go, let's take a quick listen to the latest that was released today.
I'm sorry. Is there anything that I can do to make you feel better?
No, you could never make me feel better.
I'm sorry.
You're just a fighter and you want to fight. And I'm not the man who wants to fight.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Everything was okay and perfect.
I'm just telling you, you told me you were going to remove it. So Dennis, the second Dennis who looked at me, made that comment.
You have the key?
Yes.
Okay, right now.
You know, it's funny. They're actually having a discussion. She's having a discussion with someone else there.
Yeah. They. I mean, listen. To be honest with you, just my take on I'm not gonna say set them on up, but they wanted to get it on record.
Mm-hmm.
You know, however way they wanted to get it, that's what they wanted to do, and they did it. Because you could tell her
she's baiting them in.
She's baiting him in and getting his views on things.
Yeah.
But you know, listen, whatever way it needed to come out,
That's how you felt.
exactly.
That's the truth.
That's
It was done in the dark. We'll come to the light.
Listen to a few more seconds.
Is someone leaving? Just turn it on for me, Lucy. Yes. I'm sorry, honey. Can I get you a little bit more juice? I don't want to fight with you.
Of course you do. You love to fight.
I don't fight.
That's all you do. You fight with everybody.
I'm sorry to feel that way, honey. I don't know how this conversation even came about. You were telling me how people called you and how they mentioned certain things to you and how it bothers you.
Can't you say the few Instagrams I won't? I'll just...
Here you go, honey. A little bit of juice, baby. A little bit of juice for you, honey.
Thank you, Eddie.
Honey, if it makes you happy, I will remove all of the black people from my Instagram.
You said that before. You said, I understand.
I did remove the people that were independently on my Instagram that are black.
Then why did you start saying that you didn't? You just said you didn't remove them. You didn't remove them.
I didn't move Matt Kemp and Magic Johnson.
Why?
But I thought Matt Kemp is mixed, and he was okay, just like me.
Okay.
He's lighter and whiter than me.
Okay.
I met his mother.
You think I'm a racist? And
I don't think you're a
Yes,
racist.
you do. Yes, you do.
I think you...
Evil heart.
I don't think so. I think you have an amazing heart, honey. I think the people around you have poisoned mind and have a way of thinking.
It's the world. You go to Israel. The blacks are just treated like dogs.
So do you have to treat them like that too?
The white Jews, there's white Jews or black Jews. Do you understand?
And are the black Jews less than the white Jews?
100%, 50, 100.
And is that right?
It is a question. We don't evaluate what's right and wrong. We live in a society. We live in a culture. We have to live within that culture.
But shouldn't we take a stand for what's wrong and be the change and the difference?
I don't want to change the culture because I can't. It's too big.
But
and
you
too
can
powerful.
change yourself.
I don't want to change it. My girl can't do what I want. I don't want the girl. I'll find a girl that will do what I want. Believe me, I thought you were that girl because I try to do what you want. But you're not that girl.
There's no need to get upset. No need to get...
I just see what I'm living with, what I'm dealing with.
I'm sorry, I didn't do anything.
You never do anything and never anything wrong.
But I didn't do
You
anything.
upset me. You
I
make me
upset
crazy.
you. Made yourself upset.
No, that's not true. You didn't start off by saying, honey, I understand we're living in a culture. We can't
Because I don't see your views. I wasn't raised the way you were raised.
Well, then if you don't feel, don't come to my games. Don't bring black people and don't